You're alright, you fellow lemon heads. Okay, very recently I made a Twitter post, as only people who follow me on Twitter would know. I wanted to know about some people's unpopular opinions because I love to hear unpopular opinions, and I really, really do, whether it's in gaming or elsewhere. But today we're going to be specifically focused on gaming. I've got a few replies, so let's have a look at them, shall we? Okay, one of the first replies is from Trent Milner, and he says, Fallout is bad and Minecraft is pointless. Okay, now in my response to that, let me start with the Fallout games. The very first Fallout game I played was number 3, Fallout 3, and at first I thought it was an interesting game, you know, being my very first Fallout experience. Then I started to play the other Fallout games. Can't remember which ones I have played because at the end of the day I just found them just a little bit boring. So I can understand why he feels like Fallout is bad. Minecraft's not my cup of tea. I've played it. I've sunk about probably at most an hour into that. I just don't see for myself personally enjoying that game because I've given it a try. Not my cup of tea. And there you go. Another reply from Switchbit. Animal Crossing, I'm assuming that word, isn't that great. I've tried several times and just don't get it. I have never played Animal Crossing before, ever in my life. From what I've seen of it on Super Smash Brothers, that's probably the closest thing I've got to it. I don't know if I've got it in my Wii game collection. I don't think I do. Was it for the Wii? I think it was. Was it for the DS? 3DS? I don't know. But I'd never ever touched that game, so I can't be judge, jury, and a doctor, executioner on my analysis or opinion on it, unfortunately. Maybe one day when I try it, then I can do it. Another reply, and this time it's from TJ the Gamer. I don't think Undertale is such a great game. Seems like a lot of people love it, but it just didn't do it for me. Okay, again, the same thing with the Animal Crossing experience. I have never played an Undertale game. I don't know if it's a series of different games or if it's a game in itself. I mean, I think I heard the Batman Undertale, or is Undertale... I don't know how it works, but I've never played an Undertale game. Maybe until I actually play it, then I can actually form an opinion on it. But Undertale, okay, interesting, I like it. That's different, because not many people actually speak about the Undertale games in terms of them not liking it. So I really appreciate it, TJ the Gamer. Thank you very much. A response, probably the final response, from my good friend Pete. Ocarina of Time and Breath of the Wild are two of the most overrated games of all time. That's a really good one, considering the fact that I actually grew up with Zelda Ocarina of Time and it was my very first Zelda game and I still love it heavily. I'm pretty sure you can predict where this is going to go. I agree. Some of you probably didn't expect that, did you? No, I absolutely, I do agree, because I've not played Breath of the Wild, or is it BTOTW, it's an acronym. Ocarina of Time, although I love it heavily, it's pretty much a flawed game. It's not exactly perfect, but it's one of the best games I love. But still, that game, I can actually see why people would say it's got its flaws, which it does, and it's overrated, because so many people, man, love this game so much that they can't find a way to actually say there's something wrong with it. You know, when you really look at a video game in its flaw zones, then people will be like, forget those, we don't need to worry about those. We love the, yeah, but you've got to be fair, you've got to be balanced to it, you know what I mean? You can't just overpraise a game because you love it so much. Even I can find faults in it, and when I actually do my review on it sometime soon, I'm probably going to point those flaws out. But yeah, every time people speak about this game, they always speak how much they love it so much, and I can understand because I feel exactly the same way, but at the same time, it is pretty much overrated because a lot of people who grew up with that game or who were introduced to it a little bit after its release date on the N64 just keep on overpraising it, man. But at the same time, it's a game that many people love, but I can see the reason why it's an overrated. I can see the reason why it's you would say that this game is overrated, Pete, mate. But I can't really comment on Breath of the Wild. I've not exactly played it. I've not really been too keen on playing any other Zelda games that much. I think I really do need to get back onto that. I think Majora's Mask will be my next one. I've got it on my N64 down there somewhere. Anyway, thank you very much for your response, Pete. Well, fellow minions, that is it. Please don't you dare send any of these people hate, okay? That's not the point of this video, right? I just wanted to reply to some of their tweets that they kindly give me back. It was kind enough for you guys to actually, you know what? I'm going to respond to Dr. Virtual's little statement. Yeah, let's put an unpopular opinion in. Double thumbs up for you guys. Pretty much it was only guys that was answering. So thank you very much. You're all going to be tagged, so you can watch this video back. I really appreciate all of your answers. It's really interesting because with the Animal Crossing one from Switchbit, yeah, I've not played Animal Crossing. With that one about Fallout, I find those games a bit boring. Minecraft's not my cup of tea, but at the same time it does serve its purpose to people who actually enjoy that kind of game. Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild being overrated. I can understand from my own perspective on Ocarina of Time, I can see why that game's overrated. And with the Undertale games, I've not played them, from TJ the Gamer. Yeah, I thank each and every one of you guys for actually commenting. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate the fact you actually made me actually do another video. You did this. Actually, it's half and half really, 50-50. Thank you very much. Anyway, I'm Dr. Virtual, the Retroholic. May retro gaming live on. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like or rate it in any which way you feel, please. Share the video if you would kindly, that would be a great help. Not many people are doing that these days anyway, but still. Take good care of yourselves, and may retro gaming live on, and I'll see you soon.